Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Spyro the Dragon. In today's episode, we do have to go through the Dreamweaver's world, which I'm hoping that we can get done pretty quickly and smoothly. But I also want to take some time today to start going back and doing some of the miscellaneous trophies and skill points. So before we jump into our first level, which I believe is going to be Haunted Towers, let's go back to a previous world to get an achievement that we missed. Now, I believe over here in Stone Hill, we... I might have needed that guy. We need to flame 10 sheep. I'm pretty sure we missed this one. I did have a little look at the achievements, and I do want to make sure that when we're done with Spyro 1, we have all the achievements. But I hope everyone's been doing well. It has been boiling hot over here in the UK recently. Even though the temperature hasn't been that insane, it has been pretty toasty in my house. It's been pretty hard to even think straight. Sometimes it makes it really hard to focus. Yeah, I hope everyone's been doing well. Hope everyone's having a good Pride Month. Okay, there we go. That was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Alright, that one down. Now we've got something to do with a vulture, I think. Or wait, actually. Let's get a sunny flight. I think there's one in there. Alright, so here we need to do a loop around here. There we go, Barnstormer. It's a pretty easy one. You just kind of fly under the arch and press R1. Okay, and next up we have... I think we can do this one in Drag Canyon. Let's give Drag Canyon a shot. So in this one, we need to charge a vulture, I believe. Something to that degree. There we go. Charge a vulture. Alright, we're nailing these. I think the only other one that I'm aware of is Night Flight. So we need to go into the flying level here. I could have sworn that we flamed the fairies in this level, but I suppose one of them didn't count or something. Because you bet that's what we have to do. I'm almost certain that we did this. Alright, check this. I'll go around and flame her again. Oh, she's gone. Maybe there's more than two. Maybe that's the issue. Oh, that is the issue. I thought there was only two. Turns out there's three. Here's the third one. I was just about to say, where the hell is the third one? There we go, Hot Wings 1. I do find it crazy that I always get Hot Wings 2 before I get Hot Wings 1. And I think with that done, we're good to get into the normal gameplay again. Okay, so we're on to our first level of Dreamweaver's world. Something I did want to say is, I wanted to thank you guys for the insane reception on the last few episodes and also on Crash Bandicoot. I shouldn't be surprised that Crash Bandicoot took off the way that it did, but you guys really surprised me. Especially after taking 8 months off, too. I am insanely surprised at how well that did. Right, so with those suits of armor, we're supposed to get a power-up, I believe. I think it's something like that. There's like a fairy that gives you a power. Here she is. Here we go, we got a little kiss. Just a little smooch from the fairy. We'll probably have to go power up again to get the guy at spawn. Oh, there's also a gem there. I don't believe that we've missed any other achievements so far. At least I'm hoping that we haven't. Oh yeah, there's the guy at spawn. That was literally who I was getting this for. Thank you, Firework. Right, I'm gonna go get it again. Thanks for the smooch. Okay, let's go over here. Over to spawn. He has this guy too. Pretty sure there is a skill point or an achievement for getting all the armor. So this is pretty worthwhile. Don't worry, I think there is another fairy that we can use. We don't have to make this run every time.
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
Alright, seems to do some crazy... Ow. Things to my flame. Some unspeakable things. Makes me able to take these guys out with one fell swoop. You know, I have been wondering how you guys are finding the channel. Feel free to let me know how you're finding the channel in the comments. I'm assuming that it's just through YouTube suggestions. But if it's through, like, friends and family or social media or even just a Google search, I'd be super interested to know. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to do it again for that chest. Hey fairy, I'm back. It wore off. Your gift wore off. I love her gifts. They make me feel all warm and special. Oh, that's not even a suit of armor. That's a wizard. Spark seems to be in a little bit of bother. Okay, do I fly down there? I feel like I fly down there first. Actually, no, I think I can get there from here. Uh-oh. I'm always really bad at the speed jumps in this level. Same with the treetops ones. Because the camera doesn't rotate sometimes when you're charging. Then sometimes it does. It's weird. Like right there, the camera literally would not let me rotate. How do I consistently get it to rotate? Is it this one? Wrong door. It's fine anyway. We'll figure out which door it is and then go back up. Dragon. Lutalo.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Gnasty Nork.
Gnasty Nork. I think you meant to say. None of these people can say Gnasty Nork correctly. Only that one news presenter can.
What about this Gnasty Gnork character?
And that news presenter's the goat.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
The absolute goat. How about that Gnasty character? Our favorite character. Actually, I suppose that's a good question. What is your guys' favorite villain in the Spyro universe? And do not say Skylanders. That strange creature in Skylanders does not count. I actually feel like mine is Ripto, if I'm honest. Ripto's just so iconic. I mean, hell, even Spyro's name in Japanese, in katakana, it looks like Ripto. Uh-oh, I need Flame Breath. I had a feeling I should have got Flame Breath. You know, I'm actually super excited for today's recording session. Because I don't really feel too well today. But I do believe I'm gonna be recording 2 of these in a row. So we might actually finish Spyro 1 today. Which then means that we're on to Spyro 2. There might be a few days break between Spyro 1 and Spyro 2 in terms of YouTube uploads, but I can't wait to jump in. Super excited to play Spyro 2. I have not played it in quite some time. For Spyro 1 I played just like, I think a year or 2 ago. I think closer to 2 years.
You've become a master of the supercharge. Great work.
I think Spyro 2 is based around Avalar and the Fawns. You get like sucked into their world through a portal. Something like that. I don't fully remember. It would be fun to re-explore with you guys. Oh shoot, with this you gotta be pretty fast. Quite often I get to the top and the last guy gets me. Right there, that almost locked me out. It was so close to locking me out. Yo, I wanted that chest before you kissed me. Give me the gem. Oh, it did give me the gem. Okay, so the cool thing now is that Flame Breath lasts until I beat the level. Completely infinite now. You know, that really hurts, sir. If you're all 10 soldiers. I knew there was an achievement. I have missed a gem, though. Where? Oh, there. Many gems. And that level went by so much faster than I thought it would. Yeah, as I was saying before. I'm not feeling too well today. Don't know why, some kind of stomach bug or something. It's really unfortunate, but you must press on. We must press on. You know how it be. Okay, yeah, I have to go around the back. Don't even know why I came around the front. I'll probably meet you guys over at the entrance to the next level. Alright, Dark Passage. Let's see this one. I don't even remember this one. Oh? Flying towards the camera this time, are we? That's different. Oh wait, I do remember this one. This one always reminds me of, Rayman 3, I think it is. There's that opening area where you gotta save the fairy and then Andre comes out of the wall. There's like a little area in this level that reminds me of that. I'll point it out when I see it. Right, Dragon.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Yeah, flame
Now
them.
you're thinking.
Those fools aren't allowed at Pride. Like, yeah, it's kind of this area, a little bit. I know that with all the ice, it doesn't even look close, but just something about the level design reminds me of that section in Rayman 3. Which honestly reminds me, we should go through Rayman on the channel. For sure. I love Rayman. Did you guys see that Rayman's actually getting like a partial remake here soon?
Thank you for releasing me.
It's Rayman Legends Retold. Ouch. I was so worried he was gonna one-shot me. That was a big concern. But yeah, Rayman Legends Retold comes with a free remaster of Rayman Origins. Rayman Origins doesn't really get all the graphical overhaul. But it is cool that we finally get to play Origins on, what on earth? On modern systems. And it is a good sign that Rayman is coming back. And coming back strong. Ow. I'm getting screwed up by a bunch of Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. Who'd have thunk they'd finally bring that back? Not me, that's for sure.
You know, I think you just might
It's
be
pretty
the
hype,
dragon
though.
to defeat Gnasty Nork.
That's me, all right.
Oh yeah, it is. We will defeat Gnasty Nork. We will take him down. Make sure he can hurt no other. I am actually super excited for the new Ninja Turtles game too. Don't think I've played a Ninja Turtles game for quite a while. I might have played Cowabunga Collection. Just a tad. But I don't think I took it seriously. In the slightest. Be nice to jump into Shredder's Revenge, I think it is. I might be wrong, don't quote me. I think I brought it up a little bit in Crash Bandicoot, but I didn't really elaborate in the slightest. It's nice to talk about it a little here. When I swear these dogs can be a bit of a pain. Like, I know that you're just supposed to take out the fools. And it shrinks them back down, but there's that one section where the fool was behind them. Alright, are we good? 2 gems over there. I think I always miss those gems. And end up having to come back.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch Gnasty, but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry. The only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
Yeah, the only one gonna be trapped is him. These are some fighting words coming from Spyro. He's getting awfully violent. It's probably my influence controlling him. Soon he'll have a crazy potty mouth in the new game. I just feel like he gets that from me. He's my child. And we're getting tons of dragons really fast here.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh, you're welcome. Basic line. It is unfortunate how many times that line gets reused. Like, I know that paying voice actors is expensive, but they could have put just a couple of new ones. Ow. Ow. The stun lock. What is this? A Dark Souls boss? Here we go. Not doing too bad on the gems, although I do think there's still that one section outside that we're gonna have to go back to. I'm gonna have to remember how to get there. If you guys see a strange cat, it's because it took me a while to get back there. I'll see y'all when I'm over there. Alright, it apparently was not on that section outside. It's somewhere back at the start. There it is. Can't believe I just missed one gem. And it is not the usual gems. Alright, moving on. The adventure continues. Alright, let's start passage then. Ouch. How dare you, sir? Alright, what have we got next? I know we have the boss over there. Should have a level here. Where on earth did you come from? Lofty Castle. I believe this is the one where there's like a bunch of birds that we have to charge through. And a really annoying charge pad to use to get another achievement. It might be a skill point. Something I do love in this remake is some of the enemy designs. They're like absolutely nailed. The remake enemy designs. They still have some of their original charm whilst being, quote, next gen and beautiful. Obviously this is now last gen. I mean, hell, PS5 is going to be last gen soon, too. We're not far off. Isn't that depressing? I sometimes feel like that's super depressing. Like, I'm always for new games, new systems. It always excites me, I just love gaming. But man, it makes me feel old. I couldn't feel any more old if I tried. I think there's something. Ow. There's something with these guys too. You have to get them all. Do not feed. Is fire food? We started a debate like, is water wet? Can we have is fire food? Someone get on that. Someone start arguing about if fire is food or not. That's the type of debate that I want to be part of. I mean, if you've ever seen a British guy eat a curry, you'll know damn well that fire is food. Case in point. A vindaloo. Okay, it's kind of unhinged even for me. I believe there's like a tree stump that we need to charge into using a big old charge pad.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
They are. Was that a little plushie of the fawn from Spyro 2? Alora, I think her name is. At least that's what I think it is. I could very well be wrong. I'm wrong about many things. Right, we got the chest with the key here. Where's this stump that I need to charge? Right, we'll eat him. Wait, I need the butterfly. Sparks? I think Sparks is suffering a severe case of minor brain damage. Oh yes. And get this achievement here. He's gonna puff. There we go. All puffed up. Try to 4 puffer birds in a row. I'm so glad that guy didn't hit me. Rescued Baruti.
Thank you.
Sounds like someone out of God of War. Okay, we need to go over there. I'm just trying to remember where this stump is. I know it's on that center section somewhere. Why did it aim me over there? This is where I wanted to go. Okay, that might be our last floaty guy. Alright, it's probably gonna take a few tries with this speed ramp, if I'm honest, but we will try our damnedest. Wait, how do I even get in? Oh. When I am brain dead sometimes. Did that work? Did I get everything? So I know there's like an achievement there too. There's quite a few in this level, I believe. Wait, I can go up here now. Right, dragon. How do I get on the speed ramp though?
Ah, Spyro, thanks. Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle too. See where it takes you.
All dragons found. Oh, this is how I get to the speed ramp. Alright, this is probably gonna take a good few tries. You know, I actually recorded going back and getting some skill points and achievements earlier. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put those at the start of the video or the end. I think they're going at the start, so you guys might have already seen them, but I went back to get some of the missing achievements and stuff. If I put them at the end, you guys know why you haven't seen them. They'll be coming later. Oh, I almost missed this key. I'm so glad it required multiple tries now. Isn't it like over here? There it is. Tree stump, second try. Now all we need is just those final gems that are on the top. And then we can open this chest, and I believe we're done here. Oh, I saw a gem down there too. Don't think I didn't see that. Somewhere down there. Can't believe I saw that just for a split second. Yeah, there's that room too. That's why I couldn't get to. We needed the fairies first. Before we fully exit this level, I will double check that there is no achievement or skill point linked to flying down in that one room. One where we had to fly down in a spiral. Uh-oh. Where am I? I'm back over here. Man, I am a mess today, apparently. Although I can never be as much of a mess as I was in... I think it was part 3 of Crash that's still yet to be uploaded. I think I'm gonna post that one tomorrow. I'm trying to space out my videos for like a day or two just to make sure that I can get the next one finished in time for you guys. Otherwise it'll end up being like a weirdly long delays between episodes. Oh wait, that's 1 out of 3 fairies, I see. It's 2. And 3. And I keep missing these gems. A gem down here too. Okay, let's fill up spikes. That's gonna fly me over there, isn't it? Oh no, it takes me to the end. We're good. And we have the chest to do. Alright, on the way over to this chest, I will just quickly look up to see if there's anything for that spiral. Alright, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go and just give that spiral a few more tries. I can figure this out myself. I don't need no Google. Alright guys, I believe I was a little bit mistaken with the tower section here. We don't actually need to do anything, so we're all done here. We can move onwards. With Lofty Castle done, we have another level over here, I believe. Uh-oh. It's like a hidden one, I think. It's the boss fight. No. Oh wait, no, it's up there. Wait, how do I get up there again? I think we need to go past those 2 enemies in the center. We'll take this guy out. And rotate the cannon around. I think I've done this like 3 times now. We're almost done with this world though. Oh wait, I didn't even need to do that. You were already small. Oh no, it's a flying level. Maybe just make sure there's no achievements or skill points in this one before we jump in. Okay guys, so there is an achievement and a skill point, but it's basically just do it without touching the ground. Nothing too crazy. I think what keeps happening is I keep mixing up the flight levels, whereas The ones from Spyro 2. Okay, I might need to restart this one for a better route. But in Spyro 2, you have to do a bunch of these on a timer. Like, I know we're being timed anyway, but you have to beat, like, certain times. In Spyro 2. Those ones are a bit of a pain. I always get it mixed up with these ones, though. I always expect these ones to have that requirement, too. And then when they don't, I feel crazy. Damn, I did not expect to get that one. Oh, I wish I'd have got this guy the first time around. So far, so good with touching the ground. I believe we still have lighthouses and treasure. Yeah, we're wasting time. This run is not good. How many treasure do we have left? Quite a few. Alright, so this might take a few tries. If I don't luck out here. Never mind. I was just about to say that I'll cut out a bunch of the failures and just leave in the one where we do it, but we nailed that. Hell yeah. Alright, with that done, I believe we only have one level left. Might be wrong, there might be a level that we missed, but I believe all we have left is Jacques. I will double check before we fully finish the episode, but here we go. Oh man, look at our gem count. We are flying. We are rich. Spyro is secretly a billionaire. A bazillionaire. Alright, I believe like all of the other boss fights, we have to do this without dying. Ow. Or being hit, I believe it was. You're not allowed to be hit within the boss fight itself. I believe all of this part is fine. If they wanted you to go through all of this stuff without being hit, that'd be crazy. There's like a little key in a cave, I think, here. Oh my god, I just remembered. This is the level with the achievement for flying and hitting all the guys in a circle. Don't worry, I'll show you when we get there. I was getting confused with this level. Alright, we are pretty much back where we were. There we go. Yep, I knew that one dropped a gem. I didn't kill that one last time, it got us. Jacques is down there. But we need to go get this key. Ouch. Those ones are a pain to get because they're so high up. It's fine though. Damn, I missed some gems over there. I need both of these. I do. There we go, not too shabby. Or maybe the achievement I'm thinking of is in Spyro 2. Am I wrong? Oh wait, no, it's over there. Never mind. It is in this level. That's where it confuses me sometimes. Okay, there should be a fool. Oh, we need both fools. No, this one, I think. There we go. And now we wait. Right over to this dragon. Unica.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Take care.
You're a very unique being. Although he did kind of have a dangly beard. A little dingle-dangle on his chin. We'll go over here, then we'll do the glidey part. I can never get all three of those in one. That was so close. I straight up thought I wasn't gonna make that. And we have to get all of these guys in one. There we go, Jacques-tacular. That was the one I was thinking of for the other level. For Lofty Castle. Alright, I think all we have left is Jacques. Do we have to go around this way? I think we do. Nope. Wait, do we not? We have to go back up this way? Thought that just sent us back up here. Yeah, it does. Maybe I have to hit this guy first. Okay, now we can just fly over. Right, now we gotta go around the long way. And we'll meet y'all over at the cave. On the way to Jacques. And here we go, a chest. A key chest. Oh man, we're so close to defeating Gnasty Nork. I do believe we have one more world left. Which we'll get into in the last video.
Any advice before this battle?
Advice? A wise dragon once told me aim high in life, but watch out for flying boxes.
Huh?
Yeah, it's because Jacques throws boxes at you. I believe at this boss fight, the faster you are, the easier it is. Uh-oh. You know, I'm just gonna let myself die here. So they can retry without being hit. I think that works. Faster we are, the better. I think this is the only part we have to worry about. There we go. Nailed him. And are there any gems? Yep. My final gems. There we go. Jacques is defeated. Alright, with that, I believe we're done with this world. Moving on to Nork's world, I think it is.
Well done, Spyro. I hope you know what lies in store for Gnasty's world is not
Gnasty's
the
world,
friendliest
that's
place
the one.
you'll ever find. Are you ready to go?
Yes, we are. And as usual, we'll clear out this world and then probably close up the video. Although to be fair, there's not much to clear out in this one. We have a few little rats. I believe there is an achievement relating to those rats in one of these levels.
Need a lift?
No, I don't need a lift. Stay here. I like how I just never use his menu once we've traveled to a world. Because I just use the guidebook. Oh, get the dragon last. Night Cove, okay, yes, that's our first level. Rescue Delvin.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Gnasty's world now, Spyro. And you are the dragon that must defeat him.
Bring him on!
Me?
I'm ready!
Reach the
Why
exit
me?
in each of Gnasty's lands. Then you can challenge the Nork himself.
Can I open these yet? Or do we have to... Okay, yeah, we have to do the levels within first. Alright, well with that, I'm gonna call it for today's video. It's been pretty fun getting back into these games. When we get into this next time, we'll be jumping into North Cove. Our first level of the final world. Hope you guys are ready for us to beat this game and move on to the second. It has been a treat jumping back into these. And I hope you guys have been enjoying it as much as I've been enjoying making it. If you have enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like and maybe subscribe whilst you're down there. With that said, I want to thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.